I smoke gas and I take meds. I sip perk and I drink red.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen?
Hello, hello.
What's poppin'?
You got another sunny episode of Stay Woke with your trusty neighborhood supervillains. I'm JB.
I'm Julie.
Yeah.
And that nigga is nigga D. We got some guests in the building. Oh,
those are sound effects. Oh, okay.
Turn up. Yes, we actually don't have any.
We got the wizardry of motherfucking Will.I.Am. Svengali the Black Eyed Peas. Right behind me.
Unfortunately, our sound guy, Jason.
Low budget.
Jason we should actually be stay broke because Jason hasn't put any sound effects in. We've asked him for like 4 weeks now.
Low budget. And who else is right behind me there?
He has no
He doesn't have a mic.
Like, what are you talking about?
I just had to fucking embarrass my homies out with it real quick.
Come on, man. Stick to the script.
Oh, our dear family on the interweb all over the world. It's been a busy, busy week. Gucci Man, y'all. What's popping with Gucci Man?
Man, tell me, what's going on with him? Like,
Jean thinks he's a clone.
Well, Jean thinks he's a clown.
Jean thinks he's a clone.
I just think he's moving a little different than the other Gucci. Sometimes.
Yeah, because he weighs like 60 pounds less.
And that's awesome. That's not what I really am paying attention to. Sometimes incarceration will change a person. Let's just say he went in and got diagnosed with bipolarism or whatever.
I think. Say that sentence again.
I used it incorrectly, but let's just say he was.
You said sometimes incarceration changes a person. I mean, isn't that the whole point of
that's
incarceration?
That's the point of it. Like, and he does this every week. Like, he just says whatever, and I'm like, yo, bro, like, this is wild. But
guys,
but go ahead,
let's get the point straight.
Yeah.
How long was Gucci locked up for? 3 or 4 or 5? 3?
No, it was like 5 years.
Let's say, okay, so 5 years. Okay. Yes, you're sitting still. You've been disconnected from all freedoms that you've taken for granted. But what I'm saying is, let's just go a totally different direction. He was diagnosed with something. He was taking meds for 5 years. That can alter your brain and personality. But this nigga is completely moving different. I get it. He's nice. He's trying to speak properly and eloquently. And I applaud that. But my spider senses are tingling.
Dude,
you guys think I'm crazy?
That's not good. You know, it is. I think maybe I want to go in the back of your neck, take out the hater chip.
Yeah,
that's a hater chip, guys. There's no hater chip.
It's a hater chip in there.
It's a weird chip. That's why the show's called Stay Woke. I stay woke, my niggas.
Nah, bro, like your spider senses are like tingling for no reason. I don't even know why they're tingling. Because yo, dude, you literally said that about Gucci. The dude came home.
Hater chip.
Lost weight. You know what I'm saying? It's on like a different path, and like now, like it's a problem.
No, it's not a problem. It's not a problem.
Jean genuinely doesn't believe that Gucci can change.
No, I really don't.
It is easier for you to believe that it is a clone.
I want Gucci to stay at a certain frequency.
That
Call
is
me
called
selfish.
hater chip.
Yeah.
Like anytime we've seen it all in our, come on, we've been in this music. That sounds very cliche. We've been doing this shit for a long time. You know what I'm saying? We've been in this music business, right? So honestly, we've been here for a while, and we've seen people judge people by what they want them to be.
Yeah.
That is hater chip. It's like, I hate the fact that you are changing. You're only supposed to be that way for me.
Exactly.
Hater chip.
You're basically an Uncle Tom, bro.
I want.
You hear this motherfucking nigga on the Uncle Tom?
Because you sound like,
you're saying I hate the progression.
Keep them over there.
No, I just if I buy a certain band for a certain reason, I don't buy fucking Panthera so I can
that's
go.
The reason that's the reason why those albums are there in the past, bro.
Yeah,
he made you those records already. If you like him for that, listen to that.
You're taking this shit way too personal, Will. But here's my thing. If it's proven that I'm right, I'll tell you where to send the gifts, okay? I'll fucking tell you where to send the gifts. Crazy week. Has anybody been paying attention to the European Union?
Yeah.
What's been going on? And the fact that the UK has voted to be out of it, you know the ramifications of that?
Does anybody know the ramifications
I'll
of that?
tell you pretty much a real low-level explanation for someone as dumb as yourself, Julie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
is that okay?
Let's hear it.
true.
Gotcha. So this is what it is. They're going to build a wall. That's pretty much what it means.
They're going to build a wall.
They're going to build a wall. They're saying the reason they want to be excluded out of the European Union.
You know it's an island, right?
Let me finish my point first. The reason they want to be excluded out of the Union, which is a host of about 23 to 28 other countries, is they want the rights to negotiate with any party as far as countries or anyone that might be, refugees, yada yada yada. They want to negotiate their own terms and not the terms based upon the union. 23 to 28 other countries. I know it frustrates you that I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
That you don't know how many countries in the EU?
23 to 28. How many are there?
25.
23 to 28. I was right? What the hell? Is that what
far off.
are we reaching for straws?
It's not. It's 23 to 25. Is there 28?
See,
27.
this-
All
I was right.
See what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You see why you
Look,
can't, and this is why you
wrong.
can't wake up in the morning and let a white woman tell you what you're gonna do with
you
your
said 23
day.
to
She went to a
28.
fake Ivy school, by the way.
It's a real Ivy, first
You
of all.
do them proud.
But second of all, I think it frankly has more to do with the fact that people don't like the UK doesn't like immigrants. The people that voted to leave don't like immigrants. It's the old population. It's the farmers. It's the Welsh.
Where were the kids? Where were the younger generation? Are they not voting?
The younger generation were either just finishing college, right? They should have had the voting where you could vote while you were in school.
Yeah.
A lot of the kids were out, in Ibiza and out in Europe and at Glastonbury. So I going there all the time. I'm there like 10 days a month for the past
That's boss.
Yeah. Are you like bragging? Just get the point over with.
since 1990 then.
It's like rappers always do this shit. By the way, they always gotta like get Jay Hover on you and shit and tell you like I've been going there.
Wait a second. You started this off and shoved a white woman down for knowing 25 to 20. It's like yo. There's like 18 to 28 countries. I was right though, right? I was like, come on.
I was right. Shout out to all my niggas in jail, nigga. Anyway, we're gonna let Will please finish your thought for the
so
jail niggas.
A lot of the youth, a lot of the people that wanted to stay in the European Union didn't vote. Just
So
because
they
of
kind of picked the perfect time to attack. It's like a sneak attack.
But any time is the
course.
perfect time to attack because if you're banking your vote on the youth, you know that they're not going to do anything. For the most part, they're not.
I don't really think that's
When it comes
so
to
true.
when it comes to bureaucracy, when it comes to something administrative, literally any time of day. I mean, the polls are open to 10 p.m. Like, if you really actually cared about something, you'd figure out a way to do it.
So this is a millennial talking to millennials.
No. That's not a millennial talking to millennials. That's a freaking person that's actually looking at the configuration of right now. So here we are in 2016. I could bank with my phone. I got my thumb. I got a freaking camera on that bitch. Companies are worth tens and hundreds and billions of dollars because of privacy that we all gave away. But I can't vote on the same device I bank on?
exactly.
Get the fuck out of here. You all crazy.
That's true.
Just like
Anything
you
else?
said, I'm not leaving vacation. Yeah, I'm not leaving vacation to come back.
What does this? What does the decision of the of UK with the EU have to? How does it affect positively or negatively
Global finances.
No, my nigga, I'm talking about hip hop. That nigga that just got
Hip hop.
extradited.
No one cares about fucking your UK hip hop.
Hold on. Listen to that sentence, ladies and gentlemen, whoever is listening to this right now. He basically said, and try to do it very intelligently, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, very LeBron.
LeBron Sheen, what up?
What are the ramifications on UK exiting the EU? What does that do to hip hop?
How does it affect?
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'll tell you what the fuck I'm talking about if you let me finish. How does it affect Freddie Gibbs, who's been extradited to face charges in Austria? That's
What does that have to do with the UK, though?
Nothing.
He was in
It
France.
doesn't have to do. And these motherfuckers let a joke
this
just
is
go
awesome.
and just.
Oh, now you joking. He does this all the time, man.
How do you feel about the fact that fucking Freddie Gibbs is getting extradited to fucking Austria of all places to face rape charges? How do we feel? We just had a conversation about this last week. Like,
I mean, hey, man.
no, man, the black man is being put down in
now
multiple
it's black
ways
man.
all across the universe, man.
Hey, man.
That's what's
I don't
happening.
know, bro. Like, that's
Why you got
shouldn't be-
that nigga can't spell extradition?
Damn, you called him a dumb nigga.
No, I didn't.
Now we're joking.
Of course we're joking.
Okay, cool.
Allegedly, potentially. Yeah, that's true.
You don't care.
I do care
don't
if it's
care.
a real thing. I do care if it's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? I really do. And if it's a real thing, he's got to be punished at the full extent of their laws. If it's not a real thing, it's another situation of smear campaign and another brother going down for something he allegedly.
You think
did or
Austria is
did.
trying to do a smear
he
campaign?
actually has like
I don't
bad,
trust Austrians.
He has a bad name here in
Same.
the States as far as like in the like music industry.
Oh, for real? He's a
Yeah.
shithead.
Well, I mean, he's been blackballed, so.
Ugh.
His Snapchat was good though.
I need nerdy shit right now. Jason, let's cue into some fucking nerdy.
What are we
person.
going into right now?
We're going to somebody that might have also been blackballed at some point, but survived it.
Who?
Kid Cudi.
Trying to stay out of trouble, minding my own. The angels, they protect me from the horror in my dome. I don't wanna have to tell you again, friend, please. Leave a real nigga alone.
And we're back.
That was brand new Kid Cudi.
Kid
Hey.
Cudi.
Called Goodbye.
Who produced that?
I think it was Cudi and Dr. Genius. They have a group called Wizard. I kind of like those vibes.
Hey,
Any
really
thoughts?
quick, that song was awful, bro.
No, it was not awful, my nigga.
I'm not even joking. Like I listened to that and I was like, damn, it just sounded like ongoing noise.
You see, that's the beauty of hip hop. You have choices. Some people can listen to Public Enemy. Some people prefer NWA. Some people Tribe. There's all the gray area in between. You can find your home. I know
right.
you're probably listening to that Still
I would-
Crazy from YG, right?
I would have went to the extremes. I would have said some people listen to Divine Styler. Some people listen to NWA.
For anybody that is
Hold on.
21 years and under,
The reason why I
don't
s-
bother.
Hold on. The reason why I say
Divine
that
Styler was dope.
is because Kid Cudi would be a Divine Styler of
Exactly.
today, regardless if you didn't know him or not.
Yeah.
Hence, the warning, you will be forgotten. I like Divine Styler.
Yeah. Saying Nothing was like one of my favorite joints. Like,
We've got a new moniker for Master Will. It's the teacher. There've been a lot of beatdowns this week, so I have to do my duty and talk about this. Allegedly, my nigga Mike G, this is Fam, is suing my bruh Chris Brown for allegedly being punched somewhere in the facial region and maybe in the neck. Chris refutes those claims and says, "Yo, bro, you were caught stealing." Where do you stand on those guys on that topic?
That's
guys?
not refuting those claims though. That's
That's just saying
giving
the
a reason.
Okay, yeah, so
Yeah.
he gave a reason.
so he did it.
Yeah, I mean, allegedly now. We don't know what happened. but-
Wait. Listen to the sentence. Did he
You
do
always
it?
siding with the white Jewish woman. It's okay, nigga. It's okay. You build your studio in the synagogue?
You're racist. Like,
No, no.
and don't say black people can't be racist. That is
We've been
like
oppressed
yes,
too
we can.
much for too long.
do you know our viewers can't
No.
hear you? Like, if you, there's another microphone over here if you would like to step
he
in.
said. The man on the couch said
Bruh,
John
man.
Baptiste's statements were not racist statements.
Thank you, brother. So, brother number one, this is protected.
Huh?
He said they could be bigoted statements, ladies and gentlemen.
Or discriminatory, but not racist.
Listen.
Not at all. Not racist, bro. They're more block body, man. Tell you, man. Anyway, what do we think about that? Where do we stand? Is this Chris does it again? Or, yeah, nigga, if you can steal my money, I'm going to punch you in the face. Where do you stand?
Well, I mean,
guys?
if he was stealing money from him, then yeah, man, he should
course.
punch him in the face.
I mean, if he was.
I
Julie,
would if somebody stole my money, I wouldn't punch them in the face. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck kind of question you asking, John Baptiste?
Oh, asking a real question. Julie, what would you do?
I'm anti being
Or you must
punched
be
in the
asking
face.
Julie because like you're not asking like us. Like,
I don't understand how masculinity is always wrapped up in punching someone in the face. Like, to me, that seems exhausting. It seems like a lot of work. Like, all of the Vine comps that are fight Vine comps on World Star exhaust me, stress me out. I feel like it's a lot of medical bills, and I have a very nice nose.
no, you
so I'm
just
like,
wear
not-
glasses and you don't want to be punched in the face with your glasses.
Punched in the
That's
face.
all it is.
Look at this face.
I mean,
You know
Jules,
what
just
I-
did.
You know what I would do?
Jules, we've
Yeah.
seen you
You
several
know what
times.
I would do?
What would you do?
I wouldn't punch no one in the face. I'll take a picture of their face, facial map it, connect that shit to a drone, and then off that nigga.
Give yourself a pat on the back if you understood what this.
the AI Will in here. He had to go there.
Right. Got really deep really quick. Will.I deep.
I'm on some other shit though.
Speaking of niggas in Paris, fights in Paris. Please, Julie, tell us.
What was that segue? First of all,
Don't worry about it.
Segue
man.
is he was on Dean Kamen's little machine leaning forward too far forward. If you catch what I'm saying, mall cop segue had nothing to do with anything.
Anyway, can we talk about the Ian Connor situation? Why Ian was trending yesterday?
Oh yeah, tell me about that,
Julie, you gotta break it down.
You
Julie,
said
Julie.
the same exact thing. Yeah, that was you that. So all right, the guy on the couch just said who. I said who to them when they were telling me about Ian Connor. I'm like, who the fuck is this?
Oh my
she brings
God.
him up every
I
week.
do
And I'm
bring
like,
up every
who is
time.
So this is your
Ian
point to
Connor
shine. This is
makes
your
me
chance.
angry. That's first of all.
Explain the scenario.
I like when I'm right. Second of all, Ian Connor is a stylist, for lack of a better word.
Has he stolen work from your boyfriend? Because isn't your boyfriend like a stylist or something?
Ouch.
Don't drag my boyfriend into this.
I'm
Don't
asking.
drag my
I don't know. I
boyfriend into
understand
my.
what
Why are you
you're-
always going to steal my thunder?
What is your issue with Ian
With
Connor?
Ian
I don't
Connor?
even know who he is.
Let
So
her
explain
get
who he
her
is.
get out your dreams.
He's a stylist, but he's like an angry kind of Napoleonic little figure who I personally don't like the way that he treats women, and like he was notorious. He posts all these like scandalous snaps and scandalous Instagrams of like him with women in very salacious positions, and like is just like always talking about how much of a baller he is, how much of a player he is, how fly he is. And I don't think he's deserving. And
Is
I
he
think
fly?
No, I don't think so.
He's
I think
fly.
No,
What
he's
hap-
not.
what-
No,
what-
he's not. He's
what happened-
misogynistic.
Oh, Jean, you know he's fly?
No, a lot of he's responsible for the.
He's not responsible.
He used to
He's
style
Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, he used to style Wiz. Now he runs Kanye's defunct line.
Wiz
Pastel. But
fits
please,
actually
let's get
don't
the
be
point.
dope, bro.
Let's get the point across of what happened in
He
London.
crazy.
The
Let's
point
get-
is the backstory of Ian Connor is, in my humble, he's misogynistic and not very good at actually styling. But what happened in a Colette store in Paris yesterday was he got into a fight with who did he get into a fight with?
Theophilus
ASAP?
London.
Oh right, Theophilus London. He got into a fight with Theophilus London.
Exactly. If you don't know who he is, Google. Do your
So
Google.
two black nobodies get into it.
wow.
No. They have awesome. They have awesome perspective. They've
Exactly.
contributed.
But niggas still don't know who the fuck
So
Theophilus
you're
Yeah,
Okay,
no
with
one
Theophilus
knows who they are though. Like,
He
but go ahead.
he
Julie.
sucker punched Theophilus London and then went outside and got into a fight with ASAP. What's it? ASAP BB?
A$AP
Boogie?
Bari.
ASAP Bari.
ASAP BB. You went
All
to a
I care about
BB
is-
Gorilla show last night.
I don't know. I did go to Be Real.
Damn.
But I'm more. My focus is on my vitriol for Ian Connor, so I don't really care about.
So a
it.
lot of
So-
name
so-
calling.
So that sounds like a freaking like a karate movie.
It
He
was.
Listen to that. He was in Colette, a fashion store in Paris. Socked somebody
Theophilus London.
who has an awesome name. By the way. I mean, that name is freaking awesome. That sounds. I mean, it already sounds chic boutique on some, in the streets. Then he leaves. And then socks ASAP. In my head,
A$AP Bari.
ASAP, I know that, but in my head and everybody else's in the head, you hear ASAP,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, this is a fashion fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a nigga fashion fight. But then you finish it off and say it's ASAP
Bari.
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 That sounds very, very like, high action fashion Negro movie.
Yeah.
That
shit might actually be dope, though.
Negro martial arts. Negro
Come on,
martial
that's-
arts.
Nigga, I fly, nigga, bam.
The craziest shit after that though was the name calling and the back and forths. From what
man.
was implied, apparently Ian Connor is a server of multiple sexually transmitted diseases. He also has AIDS. And Theophilus, let me finish
You
the
know
point.
that for
And that's
sure?
what they were
Hold
slinging
on,
at
wait.
each other.
I know.
But you said he also
Let
has
me
AIDS.
finish the point. All right. So
Clear it up.
homeboy
No,
says,
yeah.
let me finish the point.
I know, but
Homeboy
clear it up,
says,
clear it up.
yo, nigga, that's why you be giving girls STDs. Other homeboy said, that's why you broke and you borrowed money off of me. This is Ian talking back to A$AP Bari. A$AP Bari responds by saying, you got AIDS, nigga. Theophilus responds by saying, I'm gonna beat you up, Ian, every single day I see you. Ian DMs him and says, I'd rather kill you first.
Wait a second. They're yelling on the street and then DMing at the same time?
Early, bruh. Seriously, out of control. That's how I know all this information. And allegedly, Ian says,
This sounds like some Zoolander
Ian
shit.
says, Theophilus, you're broke and lost all your money and had to do sexual favors with men.
Who
and
said
you
this?
got
To who?
you got tracks in your arms
Ian
because you're a
Connor.
heroin addict. All this shit on
It
Twitter.
was a lot
Twitter
of
was on fire.
accusations. It was a lot of accusations. It was great for all of the witnesses and bystanders and spectators. Honestly, for me, I think the point that we really need to focus on is why all these girls keep sleeping with dudes who are broke. That's what needs to stop.
Because they probably
I
sleep.
mean,
That's
Julie.
dumb.
Wait,
Sleep with
whoa,
me
whoa,
better.
whoa, whoa,
If you're
whoa.
gonna be a thought, sleep with someone better.
No. I can't have that kind of conversation because at one point in time I was broke. At one point in time in life, I was in the projects, and I had and girls. I like girls, and I wanted girls to like me. So you mean to tell me that if you in the projects and broke, girls should not sleep with poor broke people?
No, I think if you're gonna be a dick about it, and if you're gonna be a misogynist, you also can't be broke.
No. But sometimes to
Yeah.
get out of that situation. No, wait.
I was slinging the best dick when I was broke.
Hold on.
Just saying.
Wait. I'm gonna ignore it. We're gonna go back to the misogynist word and stick on broke.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's stick on broke. Right? Sometimes to get out of broke, you gotta have these hoop dreams of like, yo, I'm balling, and kind of like over exaggerate on the $5 you do have, and then imagine
Exactly.
other zeros after it.
She doesn't know any of that.
So-
Look at
This
her.
is not
She's
from
a
the struggle.
privileged white girl. Man.
I'm a privileged white girl, and that has given me the ability to not have to sleep with Ian Connor, and for that, I am blessed.
Who are you sleeping with now? Are you sleeping with some baller?
I'm sleeping with an equal and a friend.
Is he a brother from another mother?
Yeah, Julie only
Well, hopefully from another
likes
mother. That'd
chocolate
be
in her
weird.
vanilla. She only likes chocolate in her vanilla.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's dope. I mean, listen.
Good for me.
That is an awesome. That's the world we live in today. This shit is great. Actually, it's really awesome. But add broke to your vocabulary because broke people they matter too.
A broke guy turns into the next
That's true.
millionaire. The most important shit.
No.
All
A
jokes,
broke guy turns into the next millionaire, then spends that millionaire and nigga broke again.
all jokes aside, though, like it's amazing to see that you can have young black entrepreneurs be fashion forward, be in these positions, and where you can be in Paris during Fashion Week, showcasing your different lines. I think that ability and that beautiful new freedom that the culture has shouldn't be tarnished by dumb nigga shit. That's on some real shit. Like that was stupid.
Okay.
It was funny at first, but
Can I rewind?
yeah.
You said something that I laughed at, but really, I just didn't really dig deep. You said, what does the EU and UK leaving the EU have to do with hip hop? Well, the economy will be shooken up, and the things people take for granted now, like going to Paris and buying things that you think are expensive, well, shit's about to get real expensive
That's
because
true.
of UK leaving the EU. And it's because of a youth that neglected the importance of making a decision. And I fear the same thing will happen here in the States. To where when it comes time to make that tough decision on who we're voting for, people just don't feel that people feel it's more important to swipe their thumb down and refresh than go to the ballot and vote. Because all these things we take for granted, traveling, the way the world is configured right now, when you see things happen in the world, it's from a phone's eye or TV's eye view because it's always happening abroad. These things and these tragic things could happen here on American soil if we don't buckle down and make those tough decisions by taking a day out of your life and voting.
Yeah.
And I hate to sound like the adult. Now everybody watching this, whoever's watching, will be like,
Yeah, you sound
"Nigga,
like a
what the
dad."
fuck- What you talking about, Will.I.Am? I ain't heard no shit for you in a long time, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you, Will.I.Am, nigga.
Willem.
Will.I.Am, nigga. What the fuck you talking about, Will.I.Am, nigga? Shit, nigga. I ain't fuck with your shit, nigga. You corny, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Think what you think, nigga.
Those were bars.
No,
Honestly,
but I do want to actually.
No, Julie, we
'Cause
actually
you
don't
said-
want to hear anything else you have to say
Don't.
about
I
this.
really,
care.
I do.
Thank you. I think.
and that's why this is not your show.
I think there's no. I don't like.
You sit out.
See, now you want to get back.
we see how this shit working.
Hold on, wait. I think I have great perspective. I've neglected to have my own show, but I think I might take that offer up at Beats One. You could be my co-host.
Thank
This
you,
nigga, this is
Will.
and
Thank
this
you.
is on a nigga. And this is why.
Flex on
And this is why.
And this is why
This
we
is
can't
why.
get ahead.
This
on a
is
nigga.
why we was once kings, man. Niggas like this, bro. But
Flex
anyway,
on a
get your
nigga.
perspective across.
Flex on a nigga.
I think it's bullshit to use the word neglect, like saying
Whoa! I
that.
thought you were gonna say I'm glad you said neglect after that.
You need an insurance
I was
policy for
just
this
trying
one.
to tell you, man.
What's your point, girl?
No,
Hurry up.
because-
Please get to it.
Because
Like, damn.
the entire system is dedicated to an older crowd, a crowd that is, for lack of a better word, is gonna die out. Why is the system entirely dedicated to pre-internet.
Because
So
as the
how can you-
EU
how
has
can you say
proven
that the-
itself, your generation cannot and has proven itself to not go out and take responsibility. Or try
No,
to
that's
change
judging
things.
a fish on how well it can ride a bike.
Actually, that's her generation as well as our generation.
Yeah, we're not. I'm not taking us from
Gen
too
X,
far from it. but-
millennials. What the fuck is we? What
I
is
But
just think-
obviously, but we can clearly get
What are we-
shit done. Like as a group of people, we can clearly get shit done. None of us want to go to a voting booth the same way that I haven't gone to a post office in years. It's antiquated. It's archaic. Why can't that change? How dare you say that we're neglecting our place when you're not being modern? That's bullshit.
There's an awesome company that changed travel forever, and then another awesome company that changed lodging forever. Right? Imagine you're like five guys max, not guys meaning guys and girls.
Ooh,
You're a
you
group
talking
of-
about like this weird Roman shit?
No, you're a group of 5 people, and you're like, hey, got this idea. Let's create an app that allows people to rent out their house. Right? That has everything to do with this conversation because someone had the foresight to come up with a platform that changes lodging forever. Airbnb. Other couple of guys, Evan and those dudes are like, or Kevin and whatever. I really love this company I'm about to mention. Here's some guys like, yo, let's change travel forever. Let's create a platform that allows anybody to be a taxi driver.
Yeah.
Changes freaking transportation forever. Why can't the same happen for
Voting.
Right. But the same problems with both Uber.
Hey, bro, they cannot hear you. If you're gonna come over here and speak, come speak.
No,
Say your point, we'll be-
But
so,
this-
no, his point in 20 years is not a point because everyone will be able to vote from a device, and those systems will be put in place. But it takes the millennials, Generation X, and whatever the fuck we is. What's our little tag?
I don't know.
What
bro.
we
I
are?
don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
The
Generation
motherfuckers.
balling.
So it takes that to align and create this like movement with attention on it, not like only for 4 years when we have a candidate that we like is when we only rise up and get come together. It has to be just for the sake of like progress, constant. Same way we all jumped on Snapchat.
I'd like to take a second and have a moment of silence so we can recognize what's going on in the world and just say a quiet prayer with He who is known as the Sixth God.
What's up?
Yeah. All you self-promoters are janky. We established like the Yankees. This whole game thankless. We moving.
That's 4 p.m. in Calabasas.
Hot fire.
Scathing. Honestly, I guess they're saying he's coming at Puff, he's coming at Joe Budden, he's coming at Chris. In the spirit of hip hop, which is that's one of the foundations and the energies that is built upon. You know what I'm saying? That steel sharpens steel mentality. Me personally, I got to bring something up. Is this where we're at? Is it cool where like you can disrespectfully say some shit like that about Puff,
Well, I mean,
who's done so much based on opinion,
Are you-
perspective?
Okay, just from a hip hop lover and flag waver because I love hip hop. It built me. A lot of the diss songs nowadays. Sometimes I know they talking about people. Sometimes it's like very,
Ambiguous.
they're like vague. Like,
So I just think that's a dope ass beat and a dope ass song. Yeah, he had some. He dropped some lines but I think you're doing more assuming. Did he tweet at Puff
Everybody
before?
knows like because if you read the lyrics, everything from the style of the sample choices that Puffy's already used to the, I've been in this thing for a minute now, no way out, to the line about some of the elders taking shots at me, to DiCaprio level, the way they play that. It's obviously he's talking about, what I mean, or what we've known as speculation that he's coming to Puff. Is
that a?
It's a known. It's pretty much it's a 99% assumed thing. Seriously, that he's coming to Puff, and let's not stray from the point. Is that cool? Is that cool to like come at Jay? Is that cool to come at Puff? Is it cool to come at Dr. Dre?
Guy on the couch. Is it cool for him to come at Puff?
Is he coming at how you know he coming at Dr. Dre?
He's not coming at Dre. I'm just giving examples of other icons.
Honestly, if he were actually coming at someone, it would make the lyrics much more impressive because the lyrics are kind of dumb.
Definitely. But
the lyrics are dumb.
You think that?
I think without there being an ulterior motive, lyrics like "all you self promoters are janky" is a bad line. That is embarrassing. Like, you have to have an ulterior motive. Otherwise, you just use the word janky in a song.
Let's
You can't use the word janky.
No, not unless you're in second grade.
No. Listen. The reason why he used the word janky is because it obviously rhymes with the Yankee.
Oh, right. My bad.
Somebody help me.
But if he was Mexican, it would be Yankee.
And it's easy to use Yankee twice.
Shout out to all my cholos. Nobody here is racist.
And that follows
Danny.
my Mexican joke from last week. See, it's an LA thing. Like, you know.
Let's talk about Yankee. What about Yankee?
Danny, though, give me an answer.
what?
Is it cool for us? Is that cool to throw stones at the throne? Is that
Well,
cool?
I mean, LL did it at Kool Moe Dee. Like, what was the difference then?
He was the throne at the time, actually.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, Kool Moe Dee at one point in time, throne holder, LL Cool J, up and coming.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it. I like the song, but based on the fact that I respect, acknowledge, and honor all the Puff's work, I can't really rock with it. I just don't know. You know, I'm from a different era, I guess. Whereas when you say some shit like that to a nigga like Puff, you got to be about that, and you will see him.
Question: do you believe that we are living in Puff's and Jay's house? Because
I think they still.
Let's use the metaphor.
Yeah.
This is Puffy and Jay-Z's house. Someone came in here and disrespected them in their house.
Yeah.
We would all be like, man, what this nigga's problem, man? Don't you
Yeah.
know this is Puff and Jay's house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, from that perspective, if he's dissing Puff, is it appropriate because it's hurting our feelings too?
I think
Right?
I have the perfect answer for you. I think the best way to look at it is, yes, we're living in Jay and Puff's house, and he rented it out. He's in the house now. He's got it on a B&B, and he's like shitting on the floor and not cleaning it up.
So, do you?
Ooh.
In this song, yeah.
But for all the Drake's accomplishments,
Yeah. Is he? Yes, he can.
is it? No.
Nah, see, hey,
Hey,
man,
wait.
dude, what?
Let me finish my thing. Is this Drake's house?
He's leasing with an option to
No,
buy.
nah, bro. Let me tell you. No,
Coming
no.
from the guy on the couch.
That Apple thing that he did with Apple, owning Spotify the way you own Spotify, he ain't leasing shit from nobody, bro.
So technically, you're saying this is his house right now. He can shit on the floor if he wants.
I mean,
Right the fuck now. Hey,
yeah.
I'm just saying for what it is.
Yeah, because didn't Puff put out something like a couple months back?
All I know is that Spotify, he's on every single playlist. Last time I checked, none of the people you talking about own that platform.
No, man, they own Tidal, man.
And I'm talking about Spotify that has millions of users. And then flipped off and did an awesome campaign with Apple. Last time I checked, Apple is the biggest company on earth.
He's
so
biased,
in a
ladies and
way,
gentlemen.
this is a Drake house.
It is.
Well, so isn't it in some regard then kind of nice of him to be drawing attention to another artist, even if it is slightly insulting? I mean, at least
So
people
you're
are paying
saying he's
attention.
helping Puff by doing this?
Well, I'm saying it's bringing Puff back into the consciousness.
But when I heard
Dang.
the song, I don't think it's a Puff diss. I don't read that way.
I mean, he's literally taking lyrics from all of that dude's songs.
And
like,
Jay-Z
flipping-
took a lot of lyrics from Biggie's songs. Is he dissing Biggie?
Nah, but this is a diss.
Nah, I mean, it's more of how he was saying what
Oh,
he was
so
saying.
he must be dissing Grandmaster Flash with "Don't Push Me" because I'm close to the edge too, right? I mean, he's really going after all the OGs, right? That's what you're trying to
He
tell
might
me?
not even know who Grandmaster Flash is. He probably only knows Puff's version of that.
Oh.
I was saying, like, he's like, wait, who?
I don't know. I think what we've been witnessing.
I think that's frankly, I
is.
think that song, I think if you're reading into it as a diss, I think that diss is directed towards your generation because I didn't know it was a Puff thing.
Me either.
So maybe it's a diss towards all the old crotchety hip hop heads who can't let go.
Well,
Coming from a, that was a lot going on right there.
real shit. No, hold on. I agree to extent. I've accepted that Drake. Like 3 years ago, I saw him in London. I'm like, oh man, you're I'll be Cool J, bro. So what does that mean? So at one point in time in hip hop, you had an LL Cool J who was like the illest. He took out like the legends. He had awesome fucking songs. And then you had this Al B. Sure who's like this awesome like light-skinned singing, crooning dude that all the girls love. And up until this point, you needed a rapper that then had a singer, and you really didn't take the rapper seriously because he had a whole bunch of singing songs. Yeah. Very often, actually very rare, you had the combination of a dude that could sing decent and then rhyme till you're like, oh shit, well he's nice. Oh shit, you wrote that? Somebody did. So
Ja Rule.
No, he had been singing. That was a Cookie Monster singing.
Oh, I thought it was like some similarities there. My bad.
We're living in a Drake world. I like it. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, you're like, he contradicts himself every week. Like, bro, I don't know. Like, what side are you on? You at first you're not with it. Now, oh, we're living in a Drake world. Like, which one is it? Like,
it's hard to pin down. It's hard to pin me down. I'm a diplomat's son, bro.
You're just a
we play
fucking
both sides.
fence walker.
I'm a fence jumper.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
And I don't mean any disrespect by this question. I just curious about it. How does YE feel about DRAKE?
Who's YE?
Nigga, that's what your parents talk to.
Kanye, man.
We're about to open a door. Well, I mean, I don't know how he feels. Drake said his pool is bigger than his. He says, Ye's pool is cool, my pool is bigger. That's all I'm saying. So right there, that's disrespectful. But it's hip hop.
That's not disrespectful. Is that factual?
Yes.
Yeah, fact, yeah.
So factuals aren't disrespectful. I'm just stating the facts, nigga. What?
A fact can be disrespectful if it's disadvantageous to someone. Yeah.
I'm still bothered that it's a Canadian dude, like actually, like supposedly running rap.
He's not supposedly. He is. Why are you being judgmental based
he's
on
not
the
running
country
rap.
he's from?
He's not running rap. He's keeping our industry healthy.
Ouch.
That's true.
So that's even bigger.
Not rap.
The whole fucking thing is what you're saying.
Streaming services and this mysterious downloading and purchasing of records.
You know what I like about the Canadian though? And this is, and with all the respect, he's not gonna stab nobody in a club. He's not gonna shoot in the club. He's probably never gonna get busted for doing drugs, and he's not gonna get caught drinking and driving. And he's definitely not gonna rape anybody.
So he's just putting a stereotype on
other
black rappers.
I'm just going based on things that have been recorded.
Did you hear that though?
That's what he's saying. He just saying
I didn't give a color fucking
bro.
I didn't give a color on what.
We're predominantly like it's all black. Like what do you mean?
For now, my nigga, he's not black. He's a Jew. He's not even a black Jew. Yeah, it's not that deep. I'm being like he's not a black Jew. He's a full on Jew. He gets all the benefits. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we'll take him now that he's famous.
Wait a second.
Yeah,
Sammy Davis Jr. was a full on Jew.
No, he was not. He's a black Jew. Whoa! Because his mother wasn't a white Jew.
Wait.
His mother was not a Jewish woman.
Rewind.
Terrible.
Last time I checked,
effect.
if you went to Ethiopia, you'd probably get beat the fuck up right now.
I didn't really give a fuck about Ethiopia.
Because Ethiopians.
I'm a West African.
One can say that original Jews are Ethiopian descent of that region.
One can say Sephardic Jews are the original. One can say that that Ashkenazis are. It's open to interpretation and who are. I'm just saying, the historical lineage.
There's nothing to say that it is historical.
His mother
lineage.
is Jewish, making him an actual full-blooded Jewish child.
That's
not
dope.
I am off the practicing the Jewish religion. No, he is a Jewish child, so he gets those benefits. He's not a black Jew. He's a full-on in the tribesman.
Basically, when the mom is Jewish and
education is a sad thing.
Do you know who by that definition actually isn't Jewish? Is
Whoopi Goldberg.
Ben Stiller. So technically, Ben Stiller, by that definition, is not a Jew.
Interesting.
So, I mean, if you want to get into the race thing, is it how other people perceive you, or is it, matrilineal.
No, he's trying to start a conspiracy that the reason why Drake is like the Don of music times right now is because he's Jewish.
No,
is that
it's
what you're
because
saying?
He's talented
That
as hell.
the
And
finance
fact that
people
he's-
and the legal people and the people that own the
That's what it
radio.
sounded like.
Is that what you're saying? That there's a conspiracy here,
That's
John
not
Baptiste?
what I'm saying. What
Bro,
I'm
where are
saying
you
is
getting
he
all
is-
your research? Like,
He's
this
saying,
is crazy.
I'm saying that he is talented, and the fact that he is full-blooded Jewish is even better. That's all. You are witnessing the king of the castle right now, and he
And that
can,
doesn't mean he's like you say full-blooded. Like that, like he's not full-blooded. You've seen his dad, like, right?
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. He has.
No, I don't know what you're saying because I'm
he has a
like
Jewish
being
mother.
born from a mother means yes, you are
As
actual
you exited
Jewish.
as you exit the Exodus, leaving this valley called the vagina. If you are leaving through the woman, you are Jew.
Exactly.
If the missile entered and created life from another species, meaning male, black, you're not Jew.
That was very Bill Cosby of you.
That's very biblical.
Yeah. It was really
No, I'm just
dope.
saying the valley is this tunnel called the vagina. If you exit that,
The canal.
you are Jewish. If you come from the woman.
Yeah.
If you're a man and you've skeeted Jew into black, you are not
Exactly.
because you did not exit through
Exactly.
that canal.
I hope you
Exactly.
guys got those wise words of wisdom as we check out with a little Kodak Black.
Wait. Before you start, these are jokes. Do not take this serious.
Please do not take away all sponsorships. and
Do not
affiliation.
judge. I'm following John Baptiste's comedic.
Those are the words of Will.I.Am. Adams.
Peeking all night, I'm on C9 with 2 niggas toting 3, 4, 5s. I seen a nigga play gangsta and he broke now.
And we're back.
And I want to let everybody know, as if you didn't already know, that LeBron is king.
LeBron is king.
LeBron is
All right,
king.
chill, because you are
You see,
definitely
everybody
not
check
educated on
out those sound
sports.
effects. State of the art.
He just dumped his fiance or wife or whatever that is.
He broke up with him.
And who moved out of
First
the
of all,
house?
she moved out of the house. But I actually know this is actually a
she
big
ain't
deal
got
to
no
me.
bread?
This is a big deal to me because I hate that women always stay with their men after they catch them cheating. Like, that's acceptable. No, every guy ever, if he catches his girl cheating, especially in like a taped confession through his friend, would be out, done
No,
in a second.
that's not true. I've been in a relationship that, anyways, that's not important. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I
feel
get you. But you should have some type of tolerance. Exclusivity on sexual sexual, like, collaborations should not break you from a person you claim you love.
Exactly.
Right? So,
I
First of all,
co-sign that.
sexual collaboration is the most euphemistic statement I've ever heard.
no. So, for example, if you truly love someone, one, it doesn't give you the right to cheat. But sometimes things are too complex for exclusivity. And the reason why you stay with them is not because I have this exclusivity clause. If I truly love you, if I love you, I'm the dude, you're the girl, and you cheat on me, if I truly love you, I need to tolerate that, figure that out.
That bitch got to go, right?
No,
Danny?
I think you need
Nah,
to figure.
bruh.
I think you need to
Yeah.
figuring
to
it
trade
out.
that car
Figuring it out is
I
very
mean, she
different.
has to stick around if it was me, but like if it's, of course it's a
I
one
truly believe that if I really love her and I say I love her, I don't use that L word loosely. First off, people use this L word so loosely.
They do.
I
agree.
love you. You don't love me. You just love right now because we happy. Now, what happens when the shit is in the fucking dirt and it's hard and tough? You still love me? You rolling thick?
That nigga sounded that's the passion.
Man,
the
yeah,
passion
you
of the
said-
will.
That was
Wait,
an
wait.
aggressive.
That's what that
That
L's
nigga
for.
living his truth, bro. Living
but I
his
completely
lyrics.
agree with that. But frankly, if you both agree that you are in an exclusive relationship, which clearly they must have if she's leaving because of it eventually, and you create the situation that makes things difficult. You two were happy, and you not only created the difficult situation, but then bragged about it, humiliating the person that you are supposed to be in the
When did he
dirt
brag
with.
about it?
That's how he got caught.
See, you sound crazy. That is not, he did not brag about
What
it.
are you talking- he
Some
bragged about it
clown
to his
on
friend.
his team was like asking him questions and he was like giving like, just regular nonchalant answers. He wasn't bragging about
How
it.
is it nonchalant? How is it
Because
nonchalant?
he was
To
laying on the
mention
couch
it.
like, he was like, oh,
He was
yeah.
He thought he
Yeah,
could
he
trust
was
a
smashed.
teammate.
He was like,
that's
yeah, bro.
That's an
I'm sure she
unspoken
thought
code.
she could trust her fiance. It's funny
No,
how that
but
works,
you
isn't
just
it?
literally said he bragged, so you
He
just
was right,
lied
but
and made up this
mentioning
whole
I'm
story.
not lying about it, but
You said he went around bragging about
He
cheating on his
encouraged
girl.
it. He
Hold on,
did.
wait. Let's agree. Let's agree that if a relationship was truly, truly deep, and the conversations were truly, truly like I walked away. Oh my gosh! Every time I talk to my girl, woo, I just get so like amped up about life, and she's there for me in ways that I can't explain, both idealistically, emotionally, right, and vice versa. And we really using that L word the way we're supposed to use that L word. I don't really think that anyone's relationship is configured that way. I think it's some superficial, she hot, yeah, she roll with me right now because we cool and shit.
Exactly.
And then next thing you know, some problems happen with how we communicate. She tripping, she jealous, or he tripping, he jealous. And then shit gets thick. You fucking around on the side because you let yourself be open and take the side piece seriously. Obviously, the configuration of what it is was just some superficial bullshit. So anything like that deserves to be freaking broken apart.
I
Wise
agree. That
words.
I mean, I do agree with that. However, I think the waiting period is my biggest problem because she became aware of him cheating and all of this months ago and is only now leaving. What is that? What is that interim period?
Faith.
The truth is that he got tired of it. The
Exactly.
box was old. So many different reasons.
He probably was like, man,
So
she ain't
many
got no
different
more
reasons.
hot singles.
Yeah, it's
man.
cool. Pass it
this
on.
Bitch is old.
Give me
Like,
some
let me
8
get
years
somebody new.
younger that's above 18. That's all cool and dandy, and I respect and honor all different perspectives.
Oh
but
my
what I
God.
really care about right now is a door that we partially opened. How does Ye feel about the six God?
Whoa, totally ADD. ADD.
Hey, guy on the couch, you should come join in on this.
Come
one.
on, let's get
Come on,
perspective.
hey,
How does
let
Ye
him chill
feel?
right here for a second.
Wait. But first off, no one deserves to be cheated on. I just want to get that clear.
No one does.
But I think on a cultural level, in society, we all use the L word a little too loosely to express how we feel, right? We should just be like, I double tap you, girl. I double tap you.
And pledging my strength and unity and
Do
solidarity.
you double tap? Yes, I double tap you.
I like you.
And
I like
pledging our
that.
strength
I like
and our
that.
solidarity with the feminist movement. We're not going to say the B word. We rarely do. We only do it in just on this show. It's as a joke. We're going to try to check ourselves on the B word and the W word. Now, Ye and the sixth God.
What's the
How
W
does
word?
Ye feel?
Why do you call
What do
him
you
that,
feel?
bro?
Because
what God?
that's what he's known as.
what
No,
God?
he's
You're
not.
just mad
No
because a
one
nigga
knows
from
him.
Canada run the
What
game.
God?
I'm not saying that shit. Tell him what you call him.
He calls sixth God. He calls himself the sixth because he's from the sixth. Toronto, six.
Do you know what he means
Let's
when he
stick
says
on
the
the.
six?
Let's stick on the point.
What does he
I'm
mean
not the
by-
one that
Hold on,
calls
wait,
myself
what
the
does
sixth
he mean
God.
when he's
What does he mean when he says the six?
Like their area code was 416. And like they just said, "Oh, I'm from the 6." Like that shit don't even make
And he's
sense.
the God of the
So what is
six.
the sixth God?
He's the God of the six of Toronto.
He's saying he's like the guy from like Toronto.
Oh, so it had nothing to do with
Yeah.
like the 6-point Jewish
No,
star?
no.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how
not
even dumber it sounded. And he calls him that. His
can
name is
we-
Drake, bro.
What?
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Going
that's
further, yeah.
a person who swims in the abyss would think that. Don't count you. You know what I mean? I ain't a tuna fish. I swim deep, bro. I swim deep.
Tuna fish. Anyway,
Deeper
what is-
than the
let's get
Atlantis.
this conversation going. What do we think? What does Ye think about Drake? You know what I think?
What do you
I think Ye is thinking, damn, that's where I used to be.
where I used to be?
Just musically.
I don't think either of them feel threatened by each other.
I jumped off the ledge. And he can I get some-
I don't know. Let's look at Drake. Drake comes from a camp. We know the camp he comes from, and he's blown up so much that you don't even associate him with that camp.
Exactly.
He had a person who put him on,
And he
And
cold
he-
as ice right
and
now.
he rose so high that you don't even associate him with the person who put him on.
Very true.
That's actually kind of killer.
Right.
I give him that.
And how long has it been?
6 years?
So he's still got another 10 years.
Yeah.
It's only been 6 years?
and
6,
his,
7, I'm guessing.
and his growth,
It's been like 9.
well, the things that he can accomplish,
6 years.
the things that he can accomplish, just looking at it from a business point of view, is beyond anything that the people he put him on can do. So from a Ye perspective, in a way, Jay's still in his shadow.
So you're saying Drake's bigger than at this moment than Ye ever was.
So
I don't know. about that.
let's take Dr. Dre and Jimmy, Dr. Dre and Easy.
Okay.
Easy E was the dude. What Dre ended up doing was bigger than anything that Easy did with Ruthless.
In respect to Easy did pass, though. We don't know what would have happened if he was still alive.
Even while Easy was alive, I was signed to Ruthless. Even while he was alive, he had the Snoops and building. He went from one label to another label.
Did you ever write raps for Easy?
Hold on, let's stay focused. ADD, John.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So from that perspective, we're talking about. I'm using the comparisons that
Easy did have Bone though.
he did at Bone.
Yeah, they sold mad records.
It did.
Easy had NWA before Bone.
Now see, you're
Easy-
going back in
No,
time,
but
like,
because
just
you have to
stick-
see
yeah.
perspective, though. When you make a statement like that, we have to look at
Well,
perspective.
no, because he was saying like Dre, you know how he switched
Even
labels
though
and all
he got
that.
so big, you thought of him with Easy because no
No,
matter
no,
how
no,
big
no.
Dre got.
No,
No,
hold on,
this
wait,
was always
hold on,
NWA.
wait. Let's take Busta Rhymes, Public Enemy,
Okay.
same camp.
True.
As a matter of fact, Chuck
True.
D named Busta
Yeah,
Rhymes. Busta
true.
Rhymes.
Yeah. And you never.
Did it to a point where you don't even associate him with the crew that he's
Very
from.
true, very
Let's
true.
take Tupac.
Wait, you can't associate it with two crews, like Leaders of the New School.
Yeah, right. He freaking surpassed both of his crews. Let's take Tupac. Tupac, Digital Underground. You don't even associate him with that no more.
Yeah.
Now let's take Drake and his camp. You don't associate him with that anymore.
Young Money.
Now let's take freaking Kanye. You still associate him. He's loosely still connected
To Jay-Z.
to that crew.
Otherwise, it would have been on Apple like every other record, as opposed to holding out for 6 weeks with Tidal. Yeah. So I get it. I get it.
And I
He
love
said he could have did the deal with Apple. He said he would have shot him 20 mil. Didn't he say that?
so.
That's the dumb loyalty though.
But that
I'd have
being
took
said,
that on it.
yay, I love what he's doing.
We all love you.
But god damn it, this nigga named Drake.
Killing the shit right now. So,
Yeah.
so in a Drake world,
It's like, damn, nigga, seriously.
So if Kanye and Drake had a show on the same night, which show do you go to?
ouch. Who's answering first? Let the
Drake.
white woman go first.
I'm
Why-
going to
country?
Kanye
hold
show.
on, what country we in?
We're in America.
Oh, nigga, I ain't going to none of them shows.
All right, okay. What if we're in Paris? Who are you going to see?
I'm gonna see Kanye. I'm gonna see Kanye in fucking any
Dude,
country.
that's what I'm trying to tell you,
hold on.
man.
What are we trying to do?
You're trying to go to a show. You're
We're
like,
going
man,
out.
Wait,
We're
wait,
trying to go out and have a
wait.
good
But what
time.
kind of show?
Are we
What
sing-
kind of
are
show
we
are we
single
watching?
dudes?
We're single
hold on,
dudes.
hold on.
Oh
Did you
shit,
hear
I'm
what?
going
Hey,
to
hold on,
a Drake show.
No, well, what
Wait,
kind?
hold on,
What
hold on.
kind of show are we going to?
Listen,
Concert.
wait, listen to what Julie's
What
about
ki-
to ask us and tell me how dumb it sounds. Go
No,
ahead.
because it's what kind? Are we talking about a fashion show? Are we talking about?
So
Implied
Julie,
in
just
the question.
Why?
please
Why
stop
is it implied?
talking.
Kanye's moving.
Just stop talking,
No,
man.
she's real. She's real.
No,
They
that's
both-
not. That's
they
not
both
real.
have
You know what I
shoes.
mean?
They
The
both have
fuck kind of
shoes.
show you think
Okay.
I'm in?
So
When I think of Kanye, frankly, at this point,
Don't
I
let
think
her
of
give you high blood
first of all,
pressure, nigga.
if it were, I mean, Kanye's last show was his last concert was done by Rem Koolhaus, which is crazy. His fashion shows are insane. I mean, like,
What fashion show is Drake putting on? Like,
but
you,
you,
wait, wait,
so
wait,
I
wait,
said
wait.
they both had a show.
differentiate.
Where
Yeah,
we're
what
going.
fashion
We
Can I
both
answer
know
that
them as
question?
artists, right?
what fashion show is Drake putting on? Listen, 3 years from now, you don't know how big his shoe gonna be. You don't know what OVO gonna be. All I know that the trajectory looks like a hockey puck going up. So although we like,
They
yeah,
actually don't go that high. Like they usually stay like.
no hockey
pretty
pucks do
glass.
like this and then shot.
Yeah, but they go like to the glass and they fall down. They don't like go out in the crowd like that.
No hockey puck. When you're on business and growth, it's like the scale of finances go up. Hockey
But it's
puck.
that's like a very long. Look how long that is though.
No,
like,
in,
that's not,
in
it's not
business
like,
terms, if I'm raising money and the investor says, what is your chart look like? You say hockey puck, niggas know what you're talking about. It's like scale is going up, nigga, with no mountain ranges.
Hey man,
I
this
think the
nigga
problem
just
is
made
that-
me feel super broke.
It's okay. It's okay.
Hey.
So
Man,
anyway,
all right, well, I see how it is.
Compartmentalizing, but you're compartmentalizing, and I think that's
No,
the
we're
problem.
not.
Yes,
I
you
specifically
are.
said a show.
You said a show.
yes, to her
So what
point,
the fuck do you think I'm talking about if I'm
Literally
saying
any-
Kanye West and
Because-
fucking Drake?
No,
a
because-
fashion
no,
show?
no, no, no.
Why
Yeah.
does that? Why is
no,
it a
because
show?
in her head,
He's retarded. That ain't yo.
rightfully she sees in her head she sees Kanye as this multi-pronged, 8-arm octagon type of individual. That are you talking about his music show, his fashion shows, his religious rant shows? Like, what show are you talking about?
Okay,
There's a
all
lot
right,
of
Will.
Kanye shows.
Okay, Will, you said that. Now answer me this. So if she thought that about Kanye, cool. So what show would Drake be doing?
That's why I would.
I
go-
literally thought you meant sitcom. That is how we started.
All right.
Damn, you're even dumber. I didn't even
Why?
know you
Because
meant
I
that.
can see
Like,
multiple
that's
avenues
crazy.
and you can't because you are
Multiple
so focused
avenues.
on
What are you
music.
talking about?
All
I
you
sit
see
here
is
and ask.
music.
I said, "Hey, dude, are we going to?
All
If we're
that
going to a
I'm
show, who do you go see?
saying
Kanye or Drake?" That's
It's
conversation.
good
No one in
piece
here
of
thought that but you.
trash.
Okay, hold
A
on, stop.
sitcom?
Stop. Let's give it a second.
Now let's go back to that. Now we are in Paris, and Drake has a concert performing music, and Kanye has a concert performing music. We are all on vacation, single. We want to have a good time. What show do we go to?
Do we have all access to both shows?
Nigga, you,
Damn, bro. Oh, she's rubbing off on you.
wait. Actually, no. We're with the people.
Kanye.
Then I'm going to Kanye. If I have all access, I'm going to Drake.
I'm going to Drake's. Why? I'm single. I want to pick from a selection of women.
If I'm with the people, I want to see a
Single
better
women
show.
don't go to Drake shows.
Really? Last time I checked, when I went, whoa, I was seeing
No
lots
way. No way. If you're going to a Drake show and you're single, you're going with your girls, which is not a good plan.
No, I'm serious. I went to this one show in Toronto.
Nigga, you were in Toronto.
I'm just saying.
They got a
He is the
gang
sixth
of
god. That is the sixth.
women in. Yeah, like they got. You know how Toronto went. Anybody in here that's been in Toronto knows like what's up with Toronto women. So like that, you could go to a Cardinal official. You can go to a Cardinal official show, and there might be like a plethora of women there.
Plethora.
Fucking didn't
Cornucopia.
Mos Def get married in Toronto like a day after meeting the chick? So they're deadly
Yeah,
out
bro.
there.
Like we've all been victims of Toronto chicks. Like
And I think I want to go see a show. Person performing songs. I don't know if I want to go and just hear complaints.
Ouch. Okay, I feel you.
come on, man.
All right, to our stable
I'm the
audience.
biggest Kanye fan in the world, though.
Yeah.
I'm the biggest Kanye.
Yeah.
Like I
That's
support.
usually what people follow
Yeah,
up with.
that's what
when
sound
they-
like a plea.
That sounds like a hater shit right
No,
there.
no. I have no hater chip.
Whoa.
No, let me give it up.
He stands by his
No,
convictions.
hold on. Let's go down. Let's go down to like why I think Kanye is super fresh, and why I feel the way I feel, because I think Kanye should be bigger than what he actually is. I think everyone that we look at should be really signed to that dude,
That's true. I agree.
Yeah,
I kind of
that's
agree
true.
with you on that.
right? So from that perspective, in my head, Kanye's bigger than when I see Kanye now.
But as far as at this
I think
moment,
it's two very different forms of thought. I think it's lateral versus vertical. You know, I think Drake is very vertical. I think he's trying to go up in one column, and I think Kanye is trying to spread out, and that
because he's already hit the ceiling.
no, not because he's
No,
hit
he
the
just
ceiling,
spread
because
himself
it's just
too
not
thin,
what
I
he
think.
thinks. Well,
Yeah.
I think he's just at this point where he doesn't have the vocabulary to articulate what he's trying to do,
Well,
and that's why he's frustrated.
no, listen. When you're trying to do, let's borrow from what his comparisons. Disney, Walt, had the vocabulary to build an orange grove into a freaking resort where people go and see Mickey Mouse in a suit. Think about that. It was post-World War. Here's a guy who entertained and educated people on what was happening during the war, and turned that into a business called Disney. Right? You have to be able to articulate what it is you want to do to build that, or align yourself with people that could help you articulate that, and trust in the people that you've configured. So that's the reason why, like, Kanye could build the most amazing, he could build an amazing company, and his Yeezys should be his vehicle to do that.
I want to take that point and go somewhere else. I want to look into the future. I want to know, like, what do you think as far as the culture, as far as hip hop, which it encompasses everyone. It encompasses Asians, it encompasses Latins, it encompasses blacks, whites, everyone. Like, Tell us about the future. What do you see coming? What can we do? And I want to end on that. Educate our listeners about being prepped for the future in technology.
That's a very, very broad.
Yeah,
that's an hour.
Okay, well, let's get it down to like 3 minutes so we can wrap it.
Well, then ask the question. Simplify it.
Let me ask you some questions then. What's the question that you would ask right now?
What's the worst advice you ever got?
The worst advice I ever got? Stay in your lane.
What's the best advice you ever got?
Stay at the table.
What's the first rap you wrote for Easy?
Never got used.
Do you remember any lines?
Nope.
What's the best? Oh, what's the weirdest thing you've ever walked in on?
Someone on Beverly Boulevard, there was a record company. I don't want to say the name. We were shopping our deal. I went to use the restroom. I came back and I overheard the guy saying, Will's talented, but he's never going to make any money for anyone.
Wow, that guy was
Wow.
definitely wrong. Obviously, there's a gentleman who's been pushing the futurist movement for so many years, Ray Kurzweil. Do you consider yourself sort of like the Ray Kurzweil of the culture?
So I remember like I got my MPC 60 and I was like chopping up beats and the dude's like, yo, I got the Kurzweil. And I didn't know what Kurzweil was. I just thought it was a machine to make music. But this dude Kurzweil is a futurist. He was making computers to make music like when TVs were black and white, when we had phones that just stayed in home. This dude has like been pushing forward for a very long time. And now we live in a day and age where everyone, including the people listening, can be a part of a team to push forward. And AI, 2016, 2026, is smarter than your 6-year-old right now. Well, your 6-year-old will be when she's 60, he or she is 16 years old. AI, this very loose conversation that we're having right now, will be smarter than that person. Like
For those who don't know, what is AI?
Artificial intelligence.
Gotcha.
Like when I say smart, I'm talking about like how we talking right now. Like how it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us, and I had a count. That AI would know how many people in the room and then participate in this conversation.
Is that a scary thing in the sense of it trumping our intelligence level in such an early state? Or is that something we just say, we just accept?
Scary is not the right way to look at it because actually the shit that we're doing right now is scary, right? We're all on these platforms. I have a record deal signed to Interscope. When I signed that record deal, I had a lawyer read it. And all these platforms you're on, no one read that shit. You know what the fuck you're on. And what they're doing when you put that phone down and how your data, all I know is the data that we all give out are building companies that are worth hundreds of billions of dollars in the name of free apps. Now you tell me, I don't know how something free equals up to a company being worth 20, 30, 40, 100 billion dollars. Last time I checked, every rapper's trying to sell a song for 99 cents. If that's the case, we should have gave all that shit away and created a freaking industry that's worth $20 billion, $100 billion, right?
They ain't giving DirecTV away for free.
Right? Come on. We over here giving our intellectual property away for $1.99 when we should have just gave it away for free, aligned as a unit, had a whole bunch of engineers developing for us to so that our platform continue to get more intelligent and help the people in their communities. Like imagine WhatsApp was started in Watts and it was WhatsApp. Imagine that.
I feel you though. It's funny,
Hey,
but
that
I
might
do get
be
that.
killer,
Yeah,
though.
that would be powerful and empowering for the community of Watts. As we power through the end of this amazing episode, we're just going to sporadically, I'm going to throw some questions out there. What do you think has been your biggest mistake in the music business?
What do you mean biggest mistake?
Just personal, like,
He like, nigga, I didn't make no mistakes.
yeah, I'm flawless with it. Like, just, I'm shooting off.
If I close my eyes and think about where I came from and
There were no mistakes.
what we've accomplished, they're only mistakes if you didn't learn from mistakes and build from the mistakes. So to me, I've made what you would think are mistakes, but actually they weren't mistakes because I learned from it and built an awesome platform called Black Eyed Peas, where we got to a point where our tours gross, 100, $200 million.
What's a song that you wrote that no one would know you wrote?
A lot of people don't know I wrote Ordinary People with John Legend. That was supposed to be a Black Eyed Peas song
How did it end up with John Legend?
because we didn't sing it right, and not everything is supposed to be for you. Just because you write it, right?
Hey, do you know I went to summer session at Lock High in like '93, and y'all came through and performed there?
Yeah.
I was there. I saw you. Isn't that crazy?
And
No,
now I have
like-
you right here.
No, I remember. So there's a lot of people that's like, I don't fuck with the Black Eyed Peas. And there's a lot of people that fuck with the Black Eyed Peas.
Of course.
So, and then a lot of the people that you would like to fuck with your group, you can't take it personal if they don't. And you can't force your art to try to, attract that person. That's a waste of energy. You're supposed to tend to the folks that actually like it, right? And a lot of times the things that people like don't actually reflect where you come from. Like, I come from the projects, but the people that listen to my music don't come from the projects. And I accept that and I appreciate that and thank the Lord for that. Because with that, I was able to move my mom out the projects. Not just my mom, but my uncles and my aunts and my cousins and my nephews. And now we all straight, right? I'm not a flossy dude. I know how much money we made. I'm like the most inconspicuous, undercover, balling nigga in the world. Like, people I don't want to.
Harmless, humble brag.
That was the most humblest brag.
Yeah, it was.
Right, but
Kanye would be incapable of doing that, allegedly.
No, because where I want to go next, shit, I want to go to a whole different place. It has probably, what it looks like, it don't look like music, but it is music. It's music to my ears.
Give me your top 5 dead or alive albums. We'll just keep it hip hop to keep a smaller world. This nigga in the background
guy on
says
the couch
that
is hilarious.
you're not even a couch potato, you're a couch frittata.
Low in Theory.
Low in Theory, Tribe Called Quest, second album.
Low in Theory. De La Soul's Dead.
Great album.
Water for Chocolate.
Yeah.
Common.
I don't know about that one.
I love that record.
You got 2 more.
Fantastic.
Fantastic would be an album by the amazing group from Detroit called Slum Village, with the amazing, rest in peace, probably one of the illest ever,
Jay Dilla.
Jay Dilla.
I don't think there'll be a Kanye if Jay Dilla never existed.
That's very true. Yeah, his DNA's in a lot of that. And then one more.
But I don't think there would be a Kanye, me, Pharrell if Q-Tip never existed.
So would you say
That's
that as we wrap
100%
this
true.
up, was Q-Tip the singular most important piece for the artsy niggas in the music?
No. Listen, every time I see Q-Tip, I thank him. I'm like, thank you. Thank you so much. You are my building block. I have to freaking just randomly, I'll send him a text, thank you. Randomly, on a random Tuesday. Yo, thanks, Tip. Just want to reach out, tell you thank you for everything that you've done for people like myself. It would not be a Pharrell. There would not be a Kanye. There would not be a Andre 3000. There would not be a me. There would not be a freaking any of them left skateboarding, creative. I'm from the ghetto, but I don't want to dress like the ghetto type of niggas if it wasn't for a Q-Tip.
I'm further than my situation. That's it for another week of Stay Woke. I want you people out there to be safe this weekend. If you can go out there and have random sex, make sure you got a condom on. If you're going to drink, don't drive. If you're going to do drugs, don't have a heart attack, man. Be safe. Be aware. And most importantly, stay woke.
If you get an Uber, listen.
Don't trap out the Uber unless you're buying trap out the Uber. You can't trap out the Uber if you didn't buy trap out the Uber from Brick Baby. Anything else?
What's trap out the Uber?
It's a song. It's a play on words in a song. We're moving fast here, baby. We're moving real fast.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen out there who's listening, get hip to like this new technological revolution. If you aim to rhyme, aim to code. If you aim to build a freaking record company, aim to build a tech company. If you aim to ball hard. And the last time I checked, balling hard is building communicative technologies and industries. Right? It's like, let's build billion-dollar industries. Like 10 million is not a lot of money.
Let's give a round of applause for our guests, y'all.
Yeah.
And we'll go out.